We've now got specialist partners in each of 6 different areas. So change, strategy, finance, and learning, teamwork, and performance. And the reason we do that is I can't do everything. So I created this tool around me, Big Picture. This belongs to us. This is what we're going to use today. It's a platform. And what it is based on is the belief that there is a lot of untapped potential in organizations in regard to what colleagues know, the ideas they have, the thoughts they come up with, and they often complaining around coffee machines and lifts, and maybe under that Crappify banner, Colin, there's something around the fact that, you know, for a lot of people, work isn't always pleasant, and they've got a lot of ideas, challenges, and opportunities. And often there's not enough time, or it's perceived there's not enough time by organizations to tap into that. So my idea some time ago now was to, as a business analyst, was to kind of open up that conversation. So instead of what some of the big consultancies were doing, if I may, without mentioning any names, what they were doing, they were saying, let's do all the clever stuff and then include the wider team. And I was a bit different to that. I was saying, hang on a bit, let's involve the wider team and then work with them, because we've got a really cool way to do that. And at the time I was using little doodles in my book, which were all like little funky stick men, and I had like one for money, one for measure. So I'd broken down the operating model of a business into language that didn't require Lean Six Sigma training or EFQM or Prince2, all of that. For me, with the people I was working with, they just weren't interested. So what we'll be working with today is like a distilled down version of that. So a bit like Edward de Bono's 6 Thinking Hats. I'm providing you with a board to play on, which is what we're going to use today, and also a few symbols, not very many, and they're just very easily recognizable symbols like this, because we do operate in the physical space. This one is for team, customer, and that's for team. And there's other ones like process, really instantly recognizable symbols. So through color and recognizing symbols, we're able to broaden that conversation out. And because we're using that too, what's fascinating for us is that whether you're doing change strategy, or today we're looking at an aspect of learning for managers, if you do activate the colleague, then it's really easy for them to go from one discipline to the other. And it doesn't matter if the organization's got a budget for change and strategy, the colleague doesn't care. So we think that solutions in organizations that are really tough to crack are based on a blend of those disciplines: performance and learning, finance and change, whatever. And we're set up to do that through the partners we've got. And they all use the same colleague activating tool, which is Big Picture, which is going to be separated out and put on its own site. And we're going to major on the service space, solving really tricky, wicked problems for organizations through the specialisms that we've got.